As Hodge once more in. He's looking to sweep top edge. Someone is coming wrong. And here he goes, looking to sweep that. Got a top edge. Slip, moving around to a leg slip position. Took the catch. And Asif makes his way back. So a bad start here for NEPAL yard circle. Driven sweetly through covers by Botel. He likes it coming onto the bat. That was pitched up. And he was in the approved fashion, driving it past extra cover, who just watched it go past him and into the fence for 4. The total now goes on to 8. And Botel with that, he goes on to 6. Botel is driving past extra cover 4 runs. That was tossed up. And he drove it. It was intentional in the air between the square cover and extra cover and down to the boundary for 4. This time he's looking to drive. Aerial shot, clearing the fence. It gone all the way. That's 6. Was pitched up, not timing it well, but it has good carry. Still clearing the boundary here. So there's rotation of the strike here at Park Hill. That was short and he bangs. He was using his feet and he saw it. I saw him advancing, dropped it short, but he got on top of it. His drive in the air. This would clear the fence. It does. That's only 6. Pitched up and deliberately lifting it over extra cover. And he sweeps and into the fence. 1 bounce for 4. And he moves on to 31. And he lifts that high over extra cover. That's gone. That's gone for 6. So again, Anil ready to be in the aggressor. He right up in the block hole. Sweeps again, and this would clear the fence now for 6. And up goes the hand of umpire Butler. So 6 more to Anil, who moves on to 43. The total now on to 55. Goes back, cuts to backward point, beats him, and that's 4. Short of a length, and he was on the back foot, cutting it past Melius at backward point into the fence for 4. He goes on to, but he slashes at that over third man, and he clears the rope. I think that would be 6. Umpire Butler now signals. So 6 to Botel. Was outside the awesome, gave him width, and he threw the bat of it. It peeled off the outside edge and flew over third man. 50 comes back into strike, and he's whipping that out to square leg. Hodge takes a beautiful catch out on the square leg boundary, diving in front of us right here, and total remains 81. He's driving beautifully, square of the wicket, 4 runs. He was pitched up and he opened the face of the bat, drove it between. He's lifting that out too long off. This would drop inside the boundary and he goes across the ropes. And that's 4. Face the final delivery of the 10th over. He advances and lifts it out to mid-off. Long on, he's taken. He mistimed it. He was looking to go over mid-off, inside edge. And long on slid him a bit there. Striving is out caught. You can hear it from here. Driving beautifully taken there by Douglas. And he went up immediately to Padel. It's down the track, drive square. Hodge, nice piece of work by Hodge. Keeps it down to a single. And they're going through for a second. The return comes in. He's out, run out. Not smart cricket there on the part of Gaishan. Look. He cuts and beats backward point. Hodge has some running to do. He can't get there. He goes across the ropes now for 4. He's working it out to mid-wicket. That would beat Hodge, that 4. Hodge. He swings top edge. That would clear the fence. It does. That's over mid-wicket for 6. Sweep shot, and he went high over mid-wicket for 6. Total now on to 138. Airy. He's driving, beats extra cover, and down to defense for 4. It was short, it was wide, it gave him the root. And he's slapping that over long on for 6. A good over here for Nepal. Already there are 2 6s in the over, a 4 already. He's slapping that pass backward point. This would go across the ropes. It does. Well played there by Captain Padel. The total goes on to 155. He moves into strike. He bowled him off stump, cartwheeling out of the ground. Yorker length delivery. Airy FC in a big drive. Misses, and the off stump went walking. Success that the win was needed. And he's driving out too long off it over the fence. 1, 2 bounces across the ropes for 4. And so Padel. And he's driving out to mid-off. Catch taken. And there was Ned at mid-off. He was driving. And that is slapped over the top. That would clear the fence. It does. That's 6. It was back of a length, and he stood up and he slapped it over long off. And he's swinging at that top edge. Lewis is circling underneath it. Takes the catch. And so success for Redhead of his final delivery, having been smacked for 6 the previous delivery. Sampal taking on the pad, and they scamper through for a single. So well, let's see any signal from umpire Butler.
Must be commended here today, Parker. As you know, a very picturesque field indeed. But today here at Park Hill, the sun is out in all of its glory, and we are just awaiting the resumption of the game. Certainly the Rhode Island Volcanoes to respond to that 179 posted by Team Nepal. Jalo, 179 on the board. There you see the Nepal team. Captain Rohit Pradel, of course, having a bit of a convo and some inspirational words, certainly to get his team onto the field. But one will feel with the small. And ball that is worked into the onside. And again, you see that misfield, Captain Padel this time around. And that is something that the Nepalese team will certainly need to work on, and work on very quickly if they would want to restrict the Windward Islands from achieving that target.
Well, I think that single was a bit risky. Had he picked it up cleanly, I think Ogis could have found himself in some trouble. But in the end, he got in very safely, because not seeing the Nepalese picking up the ball, I think they're creating the Cardinals enough taking their eye off the ball at the last minute.
This one, Melius plays it neatly off his pass to that deep square leg position. And just one more added to the total. Hydro coming in, but the wicketkeeper looking quite athletic, plucking it out of the air, goalkeeper style. And just one more added. It's 5 now for the loss of no wicket in this. The first over being bowled by Sampal. For the Island Volcanoes chasing a target of 180. And of course, Captain Rohit Padel leading from the front for the Nepalese. Sampal, what should be the final delivery of this first over, down the leg side, and this is a wide. And they take a run in the process, so that's 2 more added to the total. And the delivery certainly that has to be rebowled. Wide now being signaled there. So Melius and August will probably want to get things going. Outside the off,
Beautifully
nice
played,
throwing
man.
off drive, square the wicket. Oh, lovely runs into the back.
Viewing and so they were on the field for a while.
Work through the mid wicket here, and it's going to get close to that fence. Let's see if the fielder can pick it up. No, he can't. So that's 4 well taken runs. Here comes Sampal. Outside the off stump and driven square. That's 4 well. Right arm over the wicket. And again, oh, that was well placed. Down to third man there from Melius, showing his class.
Definitely, I think that's the shot of the morning. He waited on it and he placed it rather than look.
Melius settles on weight. And this one he hikes high, hard. That's going to go all the way over long off. That's 6 runs. And well taken shot there by Melius. What coming out of Asia. This one is swung high, over, long on, into the bushes. As a matter of fact, it's comes in once again. This one cracked. And 1-2 bounces. Turn out as practice comes in now. And that one was almost a baseball type shot. And
he gone all the way.
There's practice. And this one he pulls over mid wicket. That is going to go out to the ground. Time to August. Drives. And this one is going to beat the fielder. The bounce would have undid him there. And that's for this time to Melius. Drives. Lovely shot indeed. It looked easy, but it was a well taken drive there by August. Hikes this one high. Is he going to beat the fielder? No, he doesn't. And a good taken catch there, keeping his eye on the rope. So there goes August, gone for 25, looking to clear the long off fence, but didn't have enough on it. And slapping the pads as he makes his way back, because he knew as Lalit comes in now to Melius. And Melius, this one off the edge, is going to probably get into the boundary. He's looking to pull this one somewhere over mid-wicket. Charges down the wicket and straight into the arms of the fielder there at that whitish long on position. And much better now, comes in now to bowl to Melius. And Melius hits this one high.
Someone is
going to find the long off fielder. He does take the catch. So there goes the prize scalp of Melius just after completing his 50. Looking to go over long off. Didn't make it this time. Catch taken with an Islands 85 for 3.
Well, at top edge, and I was just going to make the point that Nepal just pulling things back a bit, because the Windward Island volcano, they were good.
So Stefan Pascal. This one is bowled. And a really awful looking shot there from very long run up here for Bertel. Comes in now to Descartes. This one hits into the arms of that's
Rohit, the Podel, the captain.
Yes.
Out too long on.
Good catch there from the Nepalese captain. And 91 for 5. Descartes, certainly who would have bowled to Ned. And Ned drives down to long on, and that's long off, sorry. That's a well taken shot. 4 good runs there off the bat of Ned.
Oh, definitely a beautiful shot by Ned.
So Nepal will be comfortable with this type of batting. And there's Douglas bowled.
In fact, it was Ned looking to white that over wide long on. Lost his stumps. Our stump knocked back in the process. So Windward's
opening batter doing some bowling. Hooper down the wicket, sweeps, and out caught. Good catch there by Airy.
Take the bowlers on.
There he goes. High, hard. That's into the hills. That's 6 runs. This time to Dylan Douglas, and Douglas is bowled.
Slow delivery. Deceived. And I think that's the writing on the wall for the Windwards.
Well, Nelson had his say.
And he's slipping that high and hard. That's gone. Clearing the thing that's landed somewhere on one of the park buses.
Well,
at that northern end. Hope that they would want to make amends. Lewis talks that Albus would beat the fine leg into the fence for.
Bowler he is to Lewis.
That's in the air. Someone was circling underneath it. This could be dangerous. Oh, brilliantly taken.
That's Anil, and despite the fact that it looks like, is that Rohit?
I see Anil was...
Taking his first strike here, Redhead, Nicholas Redhead. And this one is wrapped on the pad, up goes that dreaded finger. And that's victory for Nepal here this afternoon.
Winning by some 49 runs.
Big victory indeed. And certainly a clinical win on their part.
Definitely, I think they came back very good indeed. A good start by the Windwards, but